Welcome to day 4, Safety Town Friends, Safety Town 2020. Today we will visit our fire friends again. And today they will go over what it is that they wear on their equipment, just like we did for Police Officer Day. They will discuss all the equipment that they use as far as their medic and their fire trucks and show you the ins and outs about their machines. So let's go meet our fire friends.
Hi, my name's Dave Wheeler. I'm one of the firefighters here in Upper Arlington. Just wanted to talk to you today about the fire gear that we wear when we go into a fire. And you'll understand a little better about how it protects us and how it pertains to fire safety as well. When we put on our fire gear, we're going to go ahead and just start with our boots and our pants. They're right together. So we'll take our shoes off. So these are the pants and the boots that we wear when we go into a fire. And they're going to protect us from the heat and keep us dry. And so the next thing we're going to put on then is our hood. The hood goes on kind of like a hat. It'll go over top our hair, our ears, our neck, and it'll protect all that. I'll put it on and then I'll pull it down and we'll pull it back up in a minute. So now that we have our hood on, our next step is our coat. And the coat is made of the same types of materials that our pants are made of, and they'll help protect us from the heat. Okay, now that we have all this on, our next step is to put on our air pack. And the air pack is, we have to take our own air in with us when we go into a fire. We're not able to breathe the smoke, it makes us cough. So therefore, we're going to take our own air in with us. And the air pack with all the other gear, it ends up weighing about 60 pounds or so. It's kind of like carrying a kindergartner wherever we go. One of the interesting things about the air pack is a lot of people think that this is actually has just oxygen in it, but it's the same type of air that you and I are breathing right now. And if we take about as much air as in a classroom and put all that air into this bottle, that's about how much air we can pack into this bottle. Once we start breathing from this bottle, then it'll last us about a half hour, depending on how hard we're working. So let's put this on next. Now, as you can see, we have our air pack on our back. We wear it just like a backpack. And when we turn it on, then the air will come down this hose. It'll come into this regulator, and then it'll go into a mask, and that way we can breathe that air. So the next thing we're going to use is our mask. And this mask is kind of like a mask that you might wear if you were going to go swimming in a swimming pool, except that it covers our whole face. So it'll cover our mouth and nose. You'll still be able to see our eyes, okay? One of the things about wearing a mask is I think when the firefighters wear a mask, I think they look a little funny. I think they sound a little funny. But I think one of the most important things to remember is that firefighters are there to help you. And even though they look a little funny and sound a little funny, don't be afraid of the firefighters. And that's part of the reason we want to show you what gear we're wearing when we go into a fire. Now when I turn on my air pack, you're going to hear a bell and some whistles, and that just tells me that it's working right. And then we'll hook the regulator into the mask and you'll be able to hear me breathe. The next thing we're going to put on is our helmet. Our helmet is made from a hard material, and this will protect our head when we go into a fire. We put on our helmet like this. The last thing that we need to put on is our gloves. We're trying to cover up every part of me so that it'll protect me from the heat. So there we are. We're all taken care of. I'm going to turn around so you can see how I look from all different sides.
So now you've seen the equipment that the firefighters wear. It's important for you to understand that even though the firefighters look a little different, they may sound a little different, but the firefighters are here to help you and not to be afraid of the firefighters. I hope you have a great day.
Hi, I'm Captain Alan Thompson of Upper Arlington Fire Division. Thank you for watching these fire safety videos. We appreciate that. We just had an opportunity to see Dave Wheeler, Lieutenant Dave Wheeler, put on his fire gear and explain all that. And when he did, he started to look and sound a little bit like a monster. And I want you guys to realize that in fact he's not a monster. If you ever see us dressed like that, we're just firefighters just like this. And we might look and sound a little bit like a monster, but we are not. And we don't want you to be afraid of us, and certainly do not hide from us. If you see us dressed like that, we're looking for you, so do not hide. And secondly, he showed us all that gear and he explained it all, and he kind of took his time putting that on. In an emergency, we don't have any time to waste. So we're trying to do that very quickly, and I want you to take a look at Macy and see how fast she does that. Wasn't that fast? That's how we would do it in a real emergency, because time is of the essence and we're trying to get there and get you as quickly as we can.
So let's take a quick look at our truck. It's like a big toolbox. We have equipment for every emergency. So now that you've had a chance to see all the equipment we have tools for every emergency, whether it's a fire, whether it's a car accident, whether it's a medical emergency, whatever the emergency is, we have the equipment to help you.
Hello, Safety Town friends. It's Officer Wyndham again. Thank you for tuning in to our segment of fire safety. I hope you enjoy Lieutenant Wheeler and friends that told you how their equipment operates and demonstrated on the equipment that they use on their person and around their truck. Just make sure that you also remember that firefighters are our friends. They look a little different, they sound a little different, but they're not monsters, so always remember that. They're here to keep you safe. Hope you enjoyed.